Guys, welcome back to Ade's YouTube channel. Today she's going to be talking to you guys about what's it called, her wedding dress, and she's been shouting it to all of us in the house. Yeah, our ear has not heard word. So when you're done, don't forget to like, subscribe, everything.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name remains Airboney on Airboney Finesse channel page, YouTube page. Okay, you get the gist anyways. So let me start by apologizing. I know it's been like forever since I posted a video. Well, I did post in December on my engagement party, which was on my 30th birthday, but yeah, my sincere apologies. I intend and I have a goal to make sure that I post as frequently as possible this year. And I have a bit of, contents that I have laid out, and we're gonna start with this one right here on my wedding dress. Okay guys, so today there are three things I'm gonna cover. I'm gonna cover the three most popular questions I got on my Instagram page when I said I was gonna make my wedding dress, and the design process for making my wedding dress, and the planning process for making my wedding dress. Okay guys, so after much thought, I was at first going to buy my wedding dress, but then again I was like, hey, why not make it? So basically today's video is the first episode on how I make my wedding dress. Are you excited? Because I am. So I'm just going to start with the three most popular questions I got from my friends on Instagram. If you're not already following me, guys, take a minute, go follow Airboney's Fashion on Instagram. Alright, do your girl a huge favor and do that for me. Thank you. Okay, so the first question is why are you making your wedding dress yourself? So why am I making my wedding dress myself? Basically, at the start of my wedding planning process and everything, I was gonna buy a dress, and I had a simple style in mind. It was just gonna be like a fishtail, bodycon dress. And then I saw a friend of mine, I put her name there. She calls herself the Pretty Tailor. She's actually in Nigeria, and she made her dress herself, and we're both fashion designers. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Your girl is making her wedding dress and you're gonna buy yours, why not make yours? So I was like, that's enough inspiration I need. And then I made up my mind to make my dress myself. On to the next question. So the second question there is, how much is it costing you to make your wedding dress? At the moment, I can't really say specifically. I'm still working on I had a budget for like 500 euros, but if I want to be sincere, it's going to take me a lot of my time, which is part of the cost. It's going to take me a lot of mind brainstorming and all of that, which is a cost as well. And let's not even talk about the fabrics. Let's not talk about the space I need, because when I show you this design, guys, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's gonna take me a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but a lot of my time, a lot of brainstorming, a lot of space, because I'll need a huge space, and a lot of planning is going to go into it. All right, so it's not just the amount for the dress. Like, I had budgeted 500 euros for the whole process of getting the dress, buying fabrics, buying things that I need, even things like sewing equipment, all of that. It shouldn't be more than 500 euros. And the third question there is, how long is it going to take you to make the dress? Honestly, I think I do have a plan. I made a plan last night, and I think it's going to take me 14 days, which is 2 weeks. 2 weeks, but 14 days, I mean, the days don't have to be back to back. So looking at my schedule, my work, some of the projects I have to do personally, we're looking at 2 months roughly, you know, but 14 days should be the number of days I use to make the dress, but in the space of 2 months. Okay guys, so that's it on the questions, the most popular questions I had on my IG. And if you have any question for me, do put it down in the comments, and I'll definitely, you know, talk about it in my next video, because this is episode 1 on making my wedding dress. Okay, so let's move on to the design process. Now, I must tell you, I did a lot of activities and engagement on my Instagram. You really don't want to miss this, all right? And I got my friends to decide, to kind of, you know, choose what design I was going for. Well, not basically choose, but to vote on which design I was going for, because I already had what I wanted to do in mind, you know. So I do put a lot of content on my Instagram, you know, on the process and everything. Today's video is basically kind of going to summarize all of that process together, but go follow your girl on Instagram. It's Airboney Fashion. Okay, so the design process, I do have, I'll show you. I do have my folder where I put all my designs. At the moment, I still use the typical pencil and paper. Yes, this is my wedding dress design. That is the front and this is the back. Now, it doesn't have all the details on it, so I'm going to show you what I've done there. And all this is part of the planning process. So I've basically done the front and back design. That's it there. I'm still going to insert pictures so that you can see it properly. I'm not sure if you can really see this one now. So that's the front and back, you know, I've drawn it, but the sleeve actually is going to be longer. I do like my sleeves here, but I want my wedding dress sleeve to be longer, so it is definitely going to be longer than that. But yeah, this is the design. Next on the design process, I have done a breakdown of how I want to make the dress. All right, so I'll probably pop this over here and I hope you can see it. So basically what this is a breakdown of the front, the upper part front. So you see it over there, that's the breakdown, that's the sleeve, the what am I going to call it, the chest area and the bust area and onto the waist. This is going to be mesh fabric. I have the fabric. I'm going to show you all of that in the planning process. Actually, I'm going to show you all of that in the design process. In this process, I'm going to show you after I'm done with this. And then this is this part, the bust area up into the waist, the high waist. And that's going to be a plain Duchess white fabric, lace fabric, which I'm still going to show you, and the lining fabric. All right, so that's the front. Guys, we're gonna go to the second part. This is the upper part on the back part. So this would be the mesh. Actually, I'm gonna pop this one over here. Right, and then that'll probably make more sense. So you see this area, that's gonna be here and here. So that's gonna be the mesh fabric, just like we had it in the front side. And over here is here and here, and that's gonna be the 3 fabrics, like I mentioned: the Duchess white fabric, the lace fabric, and the lining fabric. All right, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the fabrics now. Actually, there's one more part to this. And this is the panel. So this panels over here, this is the design. So I'm gonna have 11 of this one panel, and then for the zip part and where the button is gonna be, I'm gonna split the back into 2. I'm gonna split one panel into 2 so that I can join it for the zip and the buttons. I hope that makes sense. Okay, and then this is just my design for my robe. This is how I want it to look. promise you guys, I'm not an artist. I don't even, like, I did art in secondary school, but I wasn't great at drawing. I'm just managing myself right now with this. Because you know, you can't start designing if you don't, like, I personally need to see what I'm doing. That's why I've really invested in learning how to draw. And I do have a video up on how to draw designs, you know, using the pencil and the pen on the paper. Just go check that out if you want to learn. But these ones I did have to draw them from scratch, so I have invested in learning how to draw so that I can really come up with the styles that I want. So I'm gonna show you now the fabrics that I've got. I did buy samples at the start. I got most of them from AliExpress and Amazon. Those are my main those are the main online stores that I'm using to get my fabric. Guys, we're in the middle of a pandemic. It's January. Today's date is January 23rd. All the shops are closed. I'm in Ireland. We're literally on stage 5 lockdown. No shop is open, so I just have to stick to online purchase. So because of that, I've been having to like buy samples or request for samples first before I go ahead and buy the fabric, because what has happened to me in the past is I buy like 10 yards of fabric, spend so much money, and then they arrive and it's not what I want. So I'm not making that mistake again, and that's why I'm really investing time into those fabrics now, so that as they come, if I like it, I buy it straight up. Yeah, so let's go straight into the fabrics. So these, okay, and shout out to Vanessa. You've been a great help, because guys, so what happened is, because of Brexit, postage and import fees has skyrocketed, and now I'm having to pay like 100 euros for posting. But she is in the UK and she was able to bring some of the fabrics, some of the items I bought for me, and I truly appreciate and love you. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I hope you watch this. Anyways, let's go straight into the fabrics. So this is the first fabric. This is the fabric. This fabric, I don't even know where to start, guys. I really love this fabric. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. Look at it. It's, when they described this, I'll put all the link in the description. When they described this on Amazon, I got this on AliExpress. So when they described this, they did say it was luxury, you know, lace, white fabric, and I was like, how luxury is it? I don't believe you. So I got the first strip. I got this first strip, and I absolutely loved it when it came through. It's beautiful. And then because I loved it, I got 2 more. Like, this is how they sell it, you know, this is how they sell it. So I got 2 more of that because I need it for this, and I need it for this, and then I need it for the sleeve as well. So that's the first fabric, and I'm going to show you, and then we go on to the next. So this is the mesh. This is the mesh. Some of you call it soft tulle, or yeah, mesh. What else? I think that's what it is. I absolutely love this fabric. I wasn't sure how the tone, like what the color would be on my skin tone, but it's absolutely brilliant because it just blends in. Like, I'm really dark. I'm a really dark person, so I love that it's just gonna blend into my skin like that. You know, I don't like. It's absolutely amazing. It's not them nude ones that are like brownish. That doesn't go well with my skin because you can still see the mesh and you can see my skin. But I love this one because this kind of like just blends in. It's like finding your perfect foundation. That's what this feels like, you know. It's absolutely perfect. It's just what I needed. And I'm also gonna put the link below. For a darker skin, you need this. This was chocolate in the color that I got it in the link that I got it from, and they have like beige, they have nude, they have I think they had latte or something like that. I don't know, but I'll put it in the link there. I can't remember. So that's that. And then what else do I have here? Right, I have the Duchess fabric. This is the Duchess satin fabric. This is very thick, and it's very thick, and the width is long. So I really love this. I really love this. I got this one from Amazon. Yeah, it came through on Amazon, and yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely like this fabric. When I read about it, it's made for weddings or like royal evening dresses and all that kind of stuff. That's what it usually was used for in the past. So now it's available to everyone, thank God. And so that's what I'm going to be using. This is the Duchess satin fabric. You do have the Princess satin fabric, and that one is a lot less thick and sturdy. This is really sturdy, but the Princess satin is a lot less thick. It's really thin and flows way better. This one, the flow on this is a bit stiff, you know, just because it's a thick fabric, but the Princess satin is a lot loose, and the flow is very beautiful for like drapes and things like that. But I'm not draping this. This is going to be used for the panels. This is going to be used for this panel area. So that's why I don't need it to be thin. I need it to be really sturdy, because you know, I need it to puff. I need that puff to come out. So yes, these are the fabrics I've gotten so far. Oh, I have one more thing here actually. So what this is basically the sash that is gonna be on my waist. I don't know if you can see it there. It's so beautiful, guys. I don't want to take it out of the line. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm just so happy. I'm happy with everything I've got, so I'm really happy, right? I'm really happy. So that I got from Amazon. I'm gonna put the link in the description as well. So yeah, I think that is me on the design process, and we're gonna move next now to the planning process. So guys, for the planning process, what I use is my diary. I actually got this diary. It's a wedding planner basically. My friend gave me as a birthday / Christmas gift, and I just want to say thank you, Ronke. I really love it. I really enjoy it. Like, I use it. I write a lot, because I write all my plans down and then I strike them out as I get them done. So this really comes in handy, and it's so beautiful. It really makes me feel like a bride to be, you know. So yeah, I use this to write all my plans, and actually it comes in with, you know, what to do, like plans, initial wedding plans. It comes with 3 months before, 6 weeks, 4 weeks, and 2 weeks. And at the start of this it says relax. I'm sure I'll need to do that by that time. So guys, I'm gonna list out the few pointers that I've listed on creating my wedding dress. All right, you definitely, if you're making your wedding dress, you definitely need to have a plan. I cannot start working on a project without having a plan. I need to have a plan to know what I'm doing, and, you know, just basically have a guideline, because I don't like being all over the place. I don't like it. So as well as this list, I also have my bullet points, or more, would I say bullet points, or more in depth on how I'm gonna be making the dress. So day 1, day 2, day 3, and it goes all the way to day 14. So I literally have step by step what I'm going to be doing on those days. That's what I have on this one. So let's just go ahead and see what we have on the list. And I'm sure and definite that this is going to help you if you're planning your wedding, or planning on making your wedding dress. And I'm going to jump right into it. First one there is decide on the style. So yes, like you see now, I have decided on the style, and then the next one says design style on paper. I have done all of that, so I can take all of that off. And the next one on that says get bride measurements. I do have my measurement, but my weight has been fluctuating a bit. That's why I do need to take my measurements again. I think I'm still gonna lose weight because I have to revisit the measurements bit. Okay, the next thing there is buy on other fabrics. So as you can see, I have started doing some of it, but I'm not gonna take that now because I don't have all my fabrics here. The next one there says take a break and relax. Yes, as a bride making your dress yourself, you need to relax. You need to take out time to relax. There are days that I'm just like, you know what, I'm not gonna look into this today. I'm just gonna watch a movie, you know, eat something nice and sleep. So do make sure you take your time to relax. Don't stress yourself. Don't overthink. Don't overplan. Just do what you can handle. All right. Right. So after that, you need to decide on the location to sew. So for myself, I do work at home. Like I do sew all my stuff at home. I usually would use the kitchen, but I can't use the kitchen for my wedding dress this time around because the space is a bit. I don't have enough space in the kitchen. So I have spoken to the guys in the house and I've spoken to my dad, and I am going to be using the living room because there is more space there. So yeah, that's the decision of that. Set up location. So basically, because I'm going to be moving from the kitchen to the living room, I will have to set up my location there. Cut out patterns. So as you know, if you do make designs, you do know that you need your patterns. I'm going to be using the patterns because I'm going to make my patterns myself, and I'm going to draw it out and cut it out and everything. You are going to see all of that anyways as we go along. So yes, you need to cut out your pattern and then you need to sew your pattern and try it on. So what I've done there is I've set aside some fabrics, just random fabrics that I'm going to use to sew the style, and then I'm going to try it on to see how the fitting is, so that I'm not going to just go straight ahead and jump into making the wedding dress with the fabrics that I bought for the wedding dress. I'm going to do a prototype basically. That's what I mean here when I say sew patterns and try on. The next thing there is take a break. So you've sewn the pattern, you've tried it on, you're not happy with some things or you're happy with everything, you still need to just take a break and relax and let your mind reset. Alright, the next one there is create sewing schedule. So this is my sewing schedule. This is my sewing schedule. It's 14 days sewing schedule. Like I said at the start, it is 14 days, but it might, you know, spread along 2 months. The next one there, okay, so create sewing schedules and deadlines, right? The next one is start sewing, start. If you don't start, how will you finish? So start sewing. The next one says complete sewing. I mean, I know I wrote all of this myself, but I'm actually impressed. The next one on the list says first try on and dress rehearsal. So when you finish sewing, you're gonna try on your dress and see how it looks. And then the next one after says make adjustments. So after trying it on, whatever adjustments you want to make, you do that. And then the last one says final try on and dress rehearsals. And that is it. That is what I have on my list. Now if you think I should have something else on the list, do let me know. Write it in the comment below and I will fix it if it's applicable to myself. And yeah, that is the planning process done. So guys, that is it on my first episode on how I make my wedding dress. I hope you do enjoy this video. I hope I've been able to make things clear. I hope you like my design. Just if you have any comments or contributions or whatever, how you feel about the style and the design, do let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. I will be coming to you with loads of content on my dressmaking for my wedding. So if you don't want to miss out on that, do subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you do get an alert when I post my videos. So thank you for watching. I hope this video is not too long. I'm gonna edit it now, and I hope it doesn't actually go over 15 minutes. Wow, we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying this long. And my name again remains Airboney on the Airboney Finesse channel. Have a great day, month, week, year. Just enjoy and do stay safe. Stay at home if you need to. And God bless. Bye guys.